Hey everybody, and I'm in LA, California, and we are here with Johannes from Cult of Luna, and this is for Spirit of Metal. So, how are you today?
Very well. We've been in our we've been driving for 2 days, getting from Denver. Yeah, so it's quite rough, but I mean we had an amazing day here in LA so far. Yeah, things are looking good for the evening.
Okay, and you're kind of in a nice area of LA. You have like the LACMA Museum close by in the Grove, Garden Grove. Any chance to walk around and take a look at the neighborhood?
I mean, I've spent some time in LA before.
Oh, okay.
And also you forgot about the amazing Mexican restaurant just across the street. Yeah, I mean, it's a good neighborhood.
Okay. And this is kind of your first full U.S. tour?
No, actually, it's our second. I know what you mean. We did a tour in 2005.
Yeah.
We supported Mastodon, but we also did like 1 week of headlining shows in through the West. Actually, the same. I think we went from Denver down to Phoenix, and then we did LA and San Francisco.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it was not as big shows at all, but it was a really epic tour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has this been as epic as the last one?
The first time is always special.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's been very different. I mean, this time we said that we were not going to get back to the US if we would not be able to do our thing full on. Maybe we don't play as long set as we do over in Europe, but that's because there's like 4 bands on the bill, so it's impossible. And now we headline. And the thing is, we didn't know what to expect. I mean, we've been off the map for 8 years, but the response has been overwhelming. It's unbelievable how many nice people are coming to the shows and show their appreciation in whole different ways. So, it's you have to be modest and really appreciate it, like every minute of this.
Well, talking about your concerts in Europe, I saw one of your concerts during the summer in Europe, and to tell you the truth, I thought it was so curious to see how people were reacting. Everybody was like standing still, and they were like in a trance, hypnotized. I couldn't even blink. It's almost like I was in another dimension. Is this something that you always see in your concerts, and is it intentional?
I mean, we got used. I mean, the kind of audience we have. It varies, but people are mostly standing still during our concerts. I think we got a mosh pit in New York. That was probably the first time in like 10 years. But yeah, that's the usual response or how people receive our music, and obviously that's the way. How, I mean, intentional or not, we don't have any intention in that sense. We are very much a group of friends, but when we go on stage, I hardly look at the other guys. I think we try to individually try to find our own place within the music, and in that way we connect, or we learn to connect through the if 10 or 15 years we played together, and if that kind of spirit that we have on stage is good, it's going to transform into the audience. And the best nights we kind of in some strange way connect with each other, even though we are on stage and people are observing and watching us. But when I try to get eye contact with as many people as possible. Just to, I mean, I'm from a punk hardcore background, and when I was a kid, when you were on shows, you knew that the people on stage would be the people in the audience in a couple of minutes when you're on stage. So it was kind of a give and take, and I really loved that, when this kind of separation between the band and the audience don't exist. In this situation, we don't have a choice, but at least we can hope to connect at the same level.
Okay. Okay, and talking about the intensity of your music, it is very intense, it's very deep. When you write and compose everything for an album, what kind of spirit in your mind you have to start writing?
First off, we need an idea. I mean, we're looking for stories to tell, and we need to have that story pretty much already laid out before we start writing, and then we start writing. And when it comes for my writing, I need to write, just write like 3 songs from my heart, and then after that, like, start, okay, if we have these 3 songs, as an album, how is it going to be able to grow? So maybe we need a song that is faster paced, or so like I need to start off somewhere so I can like see where we are going, and after that, like adjust the writing to different.
Okay. So you just talk about having kind of an idea for the albums. You do have themes. Your last albums you did have themes. So these themes you have before even writing. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we had themes. I think on every album, apart from the first one, where the first album is always the first album. You pretty much record everything you have at that point. But after that, I mean, I like to see us as storytellers as much as musicians. And for me, it's crucial to have something. I couldn't just sit and write songs. That would be. I need something to cling on to. And one thing that is the artist's best friends is to limitations. To limit yourself, because then you need to force your your creativity to work past these obstacles that you have already put out yourself, which forces you to do stuff that you might not have done in other situations. So I personally, like, people can do whatever they want, but for me and my writing, I need to feel like not free.
Okay.
Total freedom is worthless when it comes to art.
Okay. Then you go into many directions, maybe. If you have, okay. Okay. You guys, some of you guys also have like side projects, more of a post-rock, indie rock kind of a projects. How do you make sure these projects don't get mixed with Cult of Luna?
You just write them to the other band, write songs to the other band. If it's coma you're talking about, then it's just different sessions, different mindsets. But look, I'm me, and I know that whatever is gonna come out of my hands is gonna sound like me. So I don't know. Maybe they're not that different. But I mean, writing songs is so hard, and I think that just trying to separate styles when you are, without doing, over. I mean, I could do. My music needs to be honest, and I could do a reggae album if I have to, but it wouldn't be from the heart.
Okay. You're going to hate me now, okay? Because I'm going to ask a very kind of, I guess, I don't know if it's easy to answer that. If you could describe your music, the Cult of Luna music, in just one word as a feeling, which one would it be?
I mean, it's an answer that's totally subjective for me. It's I don't know, fulfilling. Is that a good word?
It is.
Is it even a word? Maybe it is. Fulfilling for me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are almost ended this tour now, and what are you guys going to be up next after you're done with this tour?
Yeah, I mean, we have 2 shows booked for Europe in could be late October, early November. Doing Damnation Fest in the UK, and doing a show in Holland.
Okay.
In Holland, I think. I hope it was in Holland, because I remember people talking about Brussels and Amsterdam. Oh, let's say it's in Harlem. And yeah, so we have 2 more shows, and then we'll see. We have things planned out for 2014. We'll just.
Okay. you can't really go to specific.
No, I mean, I don't really know. So.
Oh, you
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know. Okay. Okay.
Actually, I do, but
Okay. Okay. Well, this is kind of a last question. If you have any message for the Spirit of Metal viewers.
keep it real.
Keep it real. Okay. Okay, well, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.